Going somewhere? Jolene!
Dead or alive, Jolene. It's all the same to the people who put out the wanted posters. Personally, I'd rather take you in breathing, but it's your call. Take her in, Buford.
My pleasure. Wait a minute, what are you doing here?
Just a little spring cleaning.
She's cleaning the files. You're supposed to take the week off.
Oh, I know, but this has to be done sometime.
Honey, in case you haven't noticed, Cobra employs a team of support staff to do the filing, to say nothing of our cleaning.
It's no big deal. It'll only take me a couple hours.
More like a few days.
You don't understand. You're on vacation. You have no responsibilities here. You are footloose and fancy-free.
Which means I finally have the time to reorganize the entire file system.
You sure know how to have fun, Danny.
Now, listen. I had all the files alphabetized by name of the client, but I was thinking that I could color code them by category and then...
Your daddy's got a cabin all spruced up and waiting for you up at Loon Lake. These files can wait.
No, they can't. They're getting more disorganized by the day, and one more week we won't be able to find a thing.
And that's why we'll be so very glad to have you back next week.
Look, there's a simple solution here. I go on vacation.
Now, hold it right there. Honey, you and I gotta have a talk. You are going on that vacation, even if I have to have you forcibly removed from the building.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
This is silly. I don't need a vacation.
You haven't had a break in over a year. Whether you admit it or not, you're tired. When you get tired, you make mistakes. You make mistakes in this business, that can be fatal.
All right, fine. Just let me finish reorganizing the files, and then I'll go. Right after I sort through the main thing.
Now, just don't forget to pack your snow boots and a couple of warm sweaters. It gets real chilly up there, even for a snow bunny.
But the files.
Our support team will take care of the files.
But the resource database needs...
Don't forget, send us a postcard.
Oh, and the status reports on outside referrals are...
Bye-bye. Where do you think you're going?
See what the word is on the streets.
The word is work. With Danielle gone, you got twice as much to do, even after we refile all this mess she left over in the conference room.
What about the support staff?
Support staff? We pay those guys by the hour. You we have on straight salary.
Well, I need the vacation.
We are heading back to town with the prisoner, Sheriff.
We are down near Creek Road. Should be there in about 25 minutes.
Knock it off.
Forward!
Buford, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. She's getting away. Come on.
Come on, let's go!
Are you all right? No, please, calm down. Stay still. You stay right there. Very still. I'm gonna call for an ambulance.
No!
No, please. Listen, you shouldn't move.
You gotta help me, please. Just give me a ride.
Okay. You need medical attention.
I'm going to the motel. Now you can take me, or I can walk.
I'll take you. Fine.
Oh, we gotta hide.
Suspect has been picked up by a white probe license plate. Queen X-Ray Baker 483, heading east on Highway 58.
I think we really need to get you to a doctor right now.
No, doctor. Stable.
You're anything but stable.
Horses. Horses in the stable.
Get ready, boys.
Oh, thank God, things are looking up.
Don't stop!
It's okay, they're gonna help us. It's
No! Don't stop! No!
No, what are you doing?
No! Don't stop! Get back!
Stop that vehicle.
Now, how long have you known Jolene Florette?
I told you, up until this moment, I didn't even know her name.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You were just out for a nice drive in the country. A nice, peaceful outing with a wanted felon.
I was heading for Loon Lake. She ran out in front of me. I hit her. It was an accident.
I suppose it was an accident that you were heading for the county line. And I suppose it was an accident that you tried to run a police roadblock?
How many times do I have to explain this?
Treasure, I think you are a liar. Matter of fact, I think you're in this thing up to your pretty, pretty little neck.
And I think I want to call my lawyer right now.
I'm Deke Macon, Sheriff, Walter County.
And I'm Danielle LaPointe, Sheriff, and as of this moment, I'm exercising my right not to speak until my lawyer is present.
No need for all that legal jargon, Miss LaPointe. I know you had nothing to do with the escapee.
You do.
It's obvious that a woman of your class and intelligence would have nothing to do with a piece of trash like Jolene de Floret.
How is she?
Strong as a horse, licking her wounds, and looking at a long stretch in the state prison. Hell, you probably end up a hero for capturing her. Kind of funny the way things turned out.
Well, I'll laugh a lot better when I'm out of this jail.
I'm sure you will. In fact, it would be my honor to buy breakfast tomorrow morning.
You're not going to keep me here overnight.
Well, I'm afraid we're going to have to. Look at it from our side. You were headed for the county line with an escaped prisoner in your vehicle. You then attempted to run a police roadblock, endangering the lives of several peace officers.
I have explained it 100 times.
And quite eloquently, too. And as soon as we check out your story, we'll have you out of here with our apologies.
I need to make one phone call.
One phone call is more than we can make until this windstorm passes. We can repair the lines.
I have a cell phone.
Well, if you all want to hang around for 6 years till we get service, you'll be my guest. You have my sincerest apologies, Miss LaPointe. If there's anything we can do to make your stay here more comfortable, you please let me know.
My toothbrush is in my suitcase.
We already thought of that. We give you better hospitality in our jail than in most hotels. Deputy Griffith here will show you to your cell. If there's anything you need, you tell him.
All we found on Jolene was that badge. She's got that, she's got the money. We searched her cabin, didn't find anything. She's hidden it good.
What about the other woman?
She's a frisky little thing, isn't she?
Her name, Buford.
Her name really is Danielle LaPointe. Lives in Bay City, no criminal record or outstanding warrants.
You check out her car?
It's a company car. Belongs to some outfit named Cobra. We tore it apart and checked her luggage. Found nothing.
Find out what Cobra sells. See if there's any connection to Jolene or Denton Security.
Why not just give me a half hour's quality time with the LaPointe woman, Sheriff?
No, not yet.
You don't believe her story, do you?
It doesn't matter one way or the other, does it, Buford? The young lady has to die.
Yo, I just got a call from Loon Lake Resort. Danielle never showed up at her cabin. Yo! Scandal. Danielle never showed up at her cabin.
Oh, come on, Dallas. You know the lure of the open road? Maybe she decided to go someplace else.
Wake up, Scandal. I'm talking about Danielle LaPointe. Have you ever known her to do anything spontaneous?
You're right. Check the file room.
First thing, she didn't show up there. Weather Service reported heavy rain last night. Roads are slick. She might could have had an accident.
Let's work the phones.
You check out all the hospitals between here and Loon Lake. I'll check out every gas station and auto shop.
Good morning.
Morning must be different on your side of the cell.
I'm Danielle the Point. I'm the one who ran into you.
Uh-huh.
I'm really sorry about what happened.
Right.
Well, look, they're gonna release me this morning. If you'd like, once I'm out of town, I can have my lawyer look into your case.
You lawyer?
It's the least I can do. I don't know what you've done, but I'd like to help.
Yeah, well, maybe we could become friends. You know, just two girls sitting around the cell block, swapping stories. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Sure. See, then you could tell me about all your boyfriends. And your hairdos. Oh, and your clothes. And then I could tell you where the money is.
What money? I don't know what you're talking about.
You can tell Sheriff Macon it didn't work. He can't beat it out of me, and he sure isn't gonna get it by sticking Barbie in here.
They beat you?
So they might as well put you back on whatever road
Jolene? Oh! Jolene! Hey! Oh, come on. Come on, sit down. This woman needs to see a doctor. Now.
You don't need no doctor. Not yet.
She needs medical attention. If she doesn't get it, I'll make sure you're both brought up on charges. Do you understand? I want to talk to the sheriff.
Listen. Now, if you don't shut up, you're gonna be the one who needs a doctor.
Look, if she's brought in, we'd appreciate it if you give us a call immediately, okay? Thanks. She's not in any hospital.
Well, that's good news. Bad news is I can't find her either. But you know, I've been doing some thinking. All right, we know she went up to Loon Lake yesterday, which is about 400 miles north. Now, if we assume Danielle left with a full tank,
It's a safe bet.
she'd have to stop for gas somewhere between here and Bishop, which is just on the Wilder County line.
Makes sense.
Problem is, I checked out every gas station within a 50-mile radius of Bishop and nothing. So we have to assume whatever happened to her happened between here and the Wilder County line.
Let's hit the road.
We can't get anything out of Jolene.
If she's unwilling to engage in a friendly conversation, maybe we should talk to our other guest.
So she is in on it?
I don't know. Cobra's some kind of detective agency, and Jolene may have gone to them for help.
You think anyone else knows?
That's a question for our guest, don't you think?
Maybe I can catch some more flies with little honey.
Save your urges for off time, Buford. Just get me the information.
Back up!
Jolene? Jolene? Jolene, can you hear me? You're killing her.
Well, if you're so concerned about her health, maybe you'll tell us why she hired you.
She didn't.
It's not what she says. She says you know everything, that you're here to help her. You and Cobra.
I want to speak to Sheriff Macon immediately.
We'll poke around Britannia Creek, see what we can find.
The sheriff's on his way in, but you haven't answered my questions yet. When did Jolene call you? Huh? What did she tell you? Where did she hide the money? No. Don't talk yet. There are better ways to get answers. Might be more fun for both of us.
All right, you win.
Always do.
Sheriff!
She called Cobra a week ago and told my boss, Dallas Castle, everything. You have a strange sense of hospitality, Sheriff.
What's everything?
I don't know. He keeps the details to himself. It's safer for his operatives. I never understood his logic until now.
What was your assignment?
To get Jolene out of Britannia Creek by whatever means possible.
I see. Now, why would you want to do that?
I don't know. But Dallas does. He knows where I am, and by now he knows I'm in trouble.
Now, this should be interesting. Keep her quiet. I'm Sheriff Deke Macon. How can I help you?
Sir, my name is Dallas Castle. This is my associate, Campbell Jackson. We're looking for a friend of ours, Miss Danielle LaPointe.
What makes you think she's in Britannia Creek?
Well, she left for Loon Lake yesterday and she never showed up. We thought maybe she might have passed through here.
Or if she was in an accident, you might know about it.
Well, I wish I could help you boys, but I haven't seen her.
She was driving a Ford Probe license number on the back of that picture along with our cell and office numbers. If anything comes up, anything at all, please give us a call.
Gladly, yeah. Luther, pass this picture around. Tell the boys to keep their eyes open for a white probe.
Appreciate it.
A lot of rough country between here and Loon Lake. You boys, be careful now. You get into any trouble, you let me know.
At every rest stop, gas station, and diner between Bay City and Bishop, we're no closer to finding Danielle than we were before. Think she might have taken a wrong turn someplace?
No wrong turn to make.
Where's that junction?
This highway heads straight from Bay City to Moon Lake.
Where's that junction with the 104 coming in just before Bishop? You think maybe for some reason she went off that way toward Longview?
I hate to go off in a different direction, not without a solid lead taken.
Yeah, I know, but we're coming up empty here. We left a picture with people all along the highway. Sheriff Macon and his boys are looking for a white probe. I'm sure if anything comes up or if she passes by this way again, you'll hear about it.
Maybe you're right.
You know, I hate to say it, but you've been assuming Danielle got lost or had car trouble, but maybe it's time we started considering other possibilities, like carjacking, kidnapping, or worse.
Wait a second. We talked to Sheriff Macon about Danielle. He said he never seen her.
Yeah, so?
So? Then how do you know her probe was white? We never told him what color it was.
Real sorry your friends couldn't help you.
I guess I should say I'm sorry for mistrusting you.
I guess you should.
You know, it's been a long time since I could trust anyone.
While you're at it, you can apologize for telling those gorillas I work for you.
I had to.
You had to.
Look, the only reason you're still alive is they think you can tell them something I won't.
I want to know what's going on.
Yeah, I guess you got a right to know. My father drove armored car for Denton Security. Once a month, he carried Western Furniture's $5 million payroll between Bishop and Bay City. 4 years ago, he and the armored car disappeared.
Let me guess, it never got past Britannia Creek.
Please blame my father. They told me he ran off somewhere with the money. He would never do that. He would never abandon us.
So you came here looking for answers?
I took odd jobs around town. I mean, everything from shoveling manure to waiting tables at Millie's Diner. I had to serve the good people of this town, knowing that one of them killed my daddy. Just not knowing who.
I have a pretty good idea.
You know, I spent every free minute searching for some trace of that armored car. I mean, up in the abandoned mine and inside every barn. And I finally found it a few days ago. The bottom of Britannia Creek Reservoir.
So naturally you went to the sheriff and told him what you'd found.
Biggest mistake I ever made. He said he'd look right into it.
He did, and discovered that you'd found more than just the armored car. You found the money.
So Sheriff Macon charged me with armed robbery. Sent his deputies after me. I hid the money. I was going to make a run for it. Didn't want them catching me with the evidence.
Now they'll do anything to get their money back.
Sheriff Macon and his men killed my daddy for that money. I'd rather die than let them touch a penny of it.
Well, then maybe you'll have to.
We are not getting anywhere with Jolene or her friend.
Well, maybe I ought to ask my questions a little more bluntly.
What are you gonna do, Buford? Hit her with a brick? She's no good to us dead.
Well, she's not just gonna give us the money, Sheriff. She needs a little incentive.
You got a point there. We need to give her a good reason to tell us where the money is.
Well, you're not thinking of giving her some.
I'm thinking of giving her all of it.
Well, enjoy your lunch now, ladies. Because if y'all don't start talking, it's gonna be your last one.
You're too late. She's already dead.
Dead?
I told you she needed medical attention.
Now you just stay put right there.
I told you she could have serious injuries. But you just wouldn't listen. You just kept right on beating her.
I told you to stay there.
And beating her.
You listen to me.
So far, so good. You're forgetting that we were still inside a sheriff's station full of armed officers.
Yeah, well, it's a start.
Any action yet?
Not yet, Sheriff.
Keep alert. There are only two ways in and out of this town.
They have to come past one of us.
Yes, sir. I'm supposed to litter.
Just one deputy. Guess they're all spending the lunch hour at Millie's, hitting on the waitresses. It's our lucky day.
I don't trust luck.
I don't either. Except when it's all I've got left.
Now, you're gonna tell me where to find Danielle Point.
Well, I'm gonna see you go to prison for assaulting a police officer.
That'll be pretty hard to do from intensive care.
You won't hurt me.
No, but he will. See, Danielle's his daughter. He'll do everything he can. He won't even think twice about killing you to get her back.
You don't scare me.
I don't scare you. Okay, fine. It's all yours, Dallas.
Now, if you really want the man to talk, I mean, really talk, which part of his anatomy would you slice off first?
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. Sheriff Macon, he let them escape, hoping Jolene would lead us to the money. Now, I'm just supposed to tell Sheriff Macon if they try to get out of town.
Who's Jolene?
Your daughter ran into her on a road. She was running away with our money.
See, that wasn't too hard now, was it?
Okay, so now what?
I get deputized.
Take the gun. All right. I knew hanging out with Scandal was gonna pay off someday.
Yeah, I was gonna start paying off anytime soon.
Aha!
Guess I ran into the right person.
Correction. I ran into you. Damn. If I manage to get this truck started, we should head straight to Bay City.
Right. Just as soon as we pick up the money.
Forget about the money. We'll come back with the FBI and we'll get it then.
I can't take the chance that Sheriff Macon will find it.
He hasn't so far. That's what he needed you for, remember?
What if he does find it and disappears? My father's death will go unavenged.
Listen, it's worth the risk.
Sorry, but it's not to be.
No, sir.
Jolene's heading up the North Road in a stolen car. She's level a point behind the Rance's gas station.
I'll handle Jolene. You get rid of a friend.
Yes, sir.
I just put a call in the state troopers are on their way. Meanwhile, I'll keep an eye on this so-called deputy.
But I'll find Danielle.
Careful!
Danny? Danny? You all right? Whoa, it's okay. It's all right. It's me, Scandal.
Where's Jolene?
Headed on the North Road, wherever that is. Sheriff Macon's right behind me. Who's Jolene?
I'll explain to you on the way. Jolene kept talking about the horse stables. I passed some on my way into town. That must be where she hid the money.
Now that is a clever place to hide the money. I never would have thought to look there. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Yeah, we'll think again. Now unbuckle your holster and let it fall.
No.
You do it or I'll shoot.
Go ahead. You don't think I'd let you escape and get away with a loaded weapon now, do you? You don't mind if I take this money now?
What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do a thing. You, however, are gonna have a terrible accident. A riled horse can get mighty ornery. Deadly if it kicks you hard enough.
I have got a right to know what happened to my daddy first.
Fair enough. We knew there was gonna be a payroll run. We pulled the truck over, killed the driver, sunk the armored car. A couple more years, and you could have retired on that money.
You can kiss early retirement off, pal.
It's over, Sheriff. The state troopers are on their way.
You okay? Forget about me. We gotta stop him.
I'll stay with her. You go. Go! It's okay. Go!
Guess I got justice after all.
What do you mean?
This is where Macon sank the armored car.
Danielle, how was your vacation?
Oh,
Oh, it was great. I laid on the beach for hours just doing some light reading. You know, War and Peace is so much more compelling in Russian.
Well, yes, now, isn't it now?
You were right. I mean, I should have taken a vacation a long time ago. I feel so relaxed, so rejuvenated.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that you're rested. Danielle?
Yes.
I want you to know we really missed you.
You did?
Oh, we missed your beauty, your wit, your charm, your intellect. But mostly we missed you because you're the only one who understands this ridiculously complicated filing system.
W's. Anyone see where I stacked the W's? Can't find the W's.
I need a vacation.
You just got back. Where you go?